Okay, guys, we're going to start our announcements. And after our announcements, we're going to do our awards. Okay, so what you need to know is that for tonight, both casts are dancing, our Friday night kids and our Saturday night kids. Now, tomorrow night, it'll just be the Friday night cast, Saturday, the Saturday night cast. But tonight, it's going to be a little crazy. The dressing room's going to be pretty packed, so prepare yourself. So if the dance that your child is in has a counterpart, your child will dance, and then the counterpart dance will happen. Okay, so that's how it's going to work tonight for dress rehearsal. Online ticket sales ends at 6 o'clock tonight. So make sure that if you still need to buy tickets online, you do it by 6 o'clock tonight. If you still need tickets after that, we'll be selling them at the door, $12, cash only. The doors to the public open at 6 o'clock, Friday night and Saturday night. So the front doors will be open at 6. We're going to open the box office early for you guys if you had will call tickets that you need to pick up. So you will be able to get your tickets starting at 5 o'clock, but not the general public, okay? So you all have to be here at 5:30 for your call time for Friday night and Saturday. So you can get here as early as 5 if you want and go pick up your tickets. Again, the public will not be open until 6. Okay. Gowns on the Town, princesses, are going to be making a surprise appearance. It's not a surprise to y'all, but they'll be in the lobby for the shows starting at 6 o'clock. And then they're also going to be there for intermission. So they're actually going to come a little bit early to the show so they can visit with the girls that are getting dressed upstairs in the dressing rooms. And then if your dancer during intermission, if they're not trying to get ready for another routine, they can, as long as they have a cover-up on, they can go into the lobby and take pictures with the princesses and all that good stuff. They'll be here before the show and at intermission Friday and Saturday. There's going to be, I think, 6 here at the beginning and then 4 at intermission. And they're going to make some little visits upstairs to our kids. All dancers must have a cover-up over their costume. Make sure you arrive tomorrow by 5:30 with your hair and makeup done for your first routine. And if you'll organize your costumes in the order of the show and the order that they perform, that'll help just keep you on track. Make sure you have everything labeled. Remember, you cannot have any ribbons on tap shoes. They have to have elastic, buckles, tap ties. Tuck their ballet strings into the top. No jewelry, no underwear, no nail polish. Okay? Make sure you put plenty of bobby pins in your headpieces so they don't fly off. You can videotape the show tonight, but you cannot use flash photography. And then tomorrow night and Saturday night, you won't be able to videotape. We have Bounce Multimedia is taking a DVD of the show, and they'll have a booth set up so that you can purchase those. You can also go online to purchase your DVD. And I'm going to hand the microphone over to Sherry right here. She's going to make some announcements about the dressing room.
Hi everybody, I'm one of the people who helps in the dressing room. This is probably my 6th or 7th year. Time flies when you're having fun. So every year we learn something new, and I want to let you know we're going to go over the rules up front a little bit this year so that you guys understand why we have some of the rules in place. Our goals are pretty much threefold. We want your kids to be safe. We want the show to move smoothly and quickly so that all of our guests enjoy it and aren't sitting here at 10 o'clock. And then thirdly, we want your kids to have fun. But the one that I mentioned first is going to be our first and foremost priority, is that your kids are safe at all times. So if we ask you to do something or not do something, understand that our goal is that your children are safe. For the moms of the little ones, we're not going to leave your kids alone. We've got some curtains up in the dressing rooms. You'll see when you go up, there's some blue curtains. No one other than performers are allowed past those curtains. And that is to not have a lot of traffic and congestion so that we can keep your children safe. We line up 6 to 8 routines at a time. The show goes really fast. Tonight will be a little crazy. The dressing rooms are going to be chaotic. we're going to ask for the parents' help even more this time. We need you to tell your children that if an adult asks them to do or not to do something, to please mind that adult. Again, we're watching out for your kids' safety. Number 2, we're going to ask for your help in keeping the dressing rooms as quiet as possible. They will be walking through the rooms and calling for your child's routine to come get lined up in the chairs. You'll see the chairs up in the hallway. That's where we start staging the routines. But we have usually 2 lined up backstage, 2 in the hallways, 2 on the stairs, 2 in the chairs. So if you're watching the show, don't wait until 6 routines before your child's routine to go up. Go up at about 10, because it goes faster than you think, and we never want your child to miss their performance. They've worked so hard, and we know you've all worked so hard to get them in class on time, so we want them to make their performance. Do we have any dancers in the audience? Raise your hand if you're dancing tonight. Okay, this is really, really important. No running at any time, anywhere. Wave your hand at me if you understand. Okay, we're going to tell you if you're running. I know it's exciting. We're excited for you, but you cannot run. We don't need anybody having a concussion or stitches tonight or any of the nights. Just for the little ones, quickly, something I've learned over the last couple of years. The little ones, it's supper time. So make sure your child has a snack before and maybe in between routines so that we don't have any low blood sugar moments. It's really intimidating for the little ones to get up here on stage, so we need them to be at their best. Let's always go to the potty, even if you're 15, before you go on stage. Moms, help your kids to remember we don't want to have any accidents on stage, and we don't want to have anybody miss their dance because they're in the restroom. And also, try to get your little ones a nap. Because 2 years ago, I had somebody fall asleep in my lap backstage, and they weren't real happy when we had to wake them up to go on stage. So again, we're here to help you. If you have any questions, grab one of us. JC is torn in about 1,000 different directions, so we can try to help. If we don't know the answer, we'll get the answer. But just understand, again, be a little patient with us, especially tonight, and understand that your child's safety is our main concern.
Okay, over here, just in case you have not picked up your wristbands, we've been handing them out at tech rehearsal. You need your wristbands starting tonight, and so Michelle has them over here for you to pick up. We also have headpieces for our level 2 ballet Beauty and the Beast routine, Tell As Old As Time. They're over here. We have wolf masks and gloves for my level 3 tap class. Okay, so if you're a wolf, come get your gloves and mask. What else do we have? If you have a tights emergency, we have a limited supply of tights over here. We have some red bows for the Monday combo classes that do the Snow White ballet routine, I Dream of You, that have not been picked up. And we have some extra little bride headpieces for that same combo class for their jazz routine. So if you need any of that stuff, it's over here in the corner, okay? Good? Okay, we are going to if you need a red sequin ankle band for the Dorothys that are in the acro routine, we have them right up here. This mom has them right here, okay? The red bows are for the Monday and Saturday 5 to 7-year-old combo class. One more announcement about the dressing rooms. Remember, you cannot have men up in the dressing room or siblings. It just has to be the person with the wristband and the dancer, okay? Okay, are we ready? Yes, okay. Standing behind me are my staff members, my student assistants. These are the people that help me all year long. They teach the classes. These young ladies are the girls that are in the classes, helping us with the kids. They bring them to the bathroom, they tie their shoes, they help them remember the choreography. So we definitely couldn't do it without them. My staff is standing here, some of them are trying to hide, but this is BJ, Amber, Patricia, Nicole, Stephanie, Ty, Christy, Maria, and then everybody wave your hand if you're a student assistant. And this is Miss Wonderful Dannery over here, my right-hand girl. We are going to announce our Star Student Scholarship winners. Our Star Students were chosen by the teachers, and we base it each year on work ethic, their talent, and skill level. They always have a great attitude in class, good attendance.
Just the kids that we really notice that stand out to us, that are working hard, having fun. They get along with their peers. So it's always hard to choose. We had, I think, 11 this year. And we're going to bring them out on stage now and introduce them. So our star students for this season are Casey Chong. Y'all can walk out and call your name. Okay, we have Savannah Stelly. You can give it to her. Thank you. Lauren Eves. Megan Cowers. Kate Knuppel. Gracie Lewis. We can't see her face right now. Paxton Holmes. Grace Hendon. Amaya Allison. Giselle Rivas. Emma Britton. Okay, y'all take a little bow. Very good job. We have about 350 kids between our two studios, and we picked 11. So we pick a limited amount of kids each year. We have many, many wonderful students. So it's always hard to choose, but this is who we chose this year. They will receive a scholarship to summer classes, so they'll be able to take unlimited classes at both locations for this coming summer season. So congratulations to our star students. Okay, the next thing I'm going to announce are our scholarship winners. We have 2 scholarship winners for this season. And again, it's always very hard to pick our scholarships. Our scholarship winners receive free tuition for the entire season and just the recognition of being a scholarship student. Again, we have a lot of kids that take dancing, and so we think really long and hard before we choose our scholarship kids. This year, our first scholarship goes to Kaylee Craven. Come sing. Yeah, go stand in the middle. You can come sing with me. Okay, I'm going to say nice things about you. Okay. This is Kaylee. She's been dancing with us since she was 3. She was in my baby ballet class when she was 3. I think she was the front and center because she knew her dance. She was very serious, even at 3. This child really loves a challenge. She doesn't get intimidated when we tell her that she has to hurry up and change something at the last minute in her choreography. She dances on our competition team. This year she was given a challenge of trying to hang with the older girls and learning a routine that was something way more advanced than what she's used to doing, and she totally did it. She hung, she stood out, she's an amazing performer. She's very mature beyond her years, and she always gives 100%. I know she goes home and practices all the time, and she's very determined. She wants to be a really good dancer. She wants to make sure she knows her counts, knows her choreography. She's very enthused about what she does, and you will definitely see it on stage because she pretty much stands out in all of her classes. She's one of the smallest ones in all of her classes, but she sticks out because she gives it 1,000% every single time she dances, and that's why she got the scholarship. So congratulations to you. Our second scholarship tonight goes to Audrey Smith. She's the mermaid tonight, but she's Audrey. Audrey has been here for 3 years, about 3 years. She dances on our competition team. The first year that she took dance, she came in and she took one class, leaps and turns. That's it. And I immediately recognized that she had a lot of natural ability, and I thought, why doesn't this kid take more classes? And then the next year, she took more, and she was competing, and we kind of sucked her into the competition team stuff, and I'm so glad we did, because she has always had a lot of natural ability, but has progressed so much over the past few years in her technique, in her performance skills. She is one of those kids that is super positive all the time, always smiling. Everybody loves her. She works so hard, and we love having her as part of our team. She's like the perfect little student. She's a wonderful dancer, of course, but the work ethic, the positive attitude, that's what we look for when we pick our scholarship students. It's not always just the very best dancer. It's the people that they're really putting their heart into every single thing that they're doing at the studio. They get along with the other students. They respect their teachers. And of course, they're really good dancers, of course. So congratulations, Audrey. Okay, and then the last little set of flowers goes to our graduating senior. This year we have one, and her name is Miss Sydney Carter. Sydney is graduating this year. She is on our Libre performance team. That's our Latin performance team. She's a varsity cheerleader. She's a student assistant at the studio for Miss Dannery in her acro class. She's an amazing singer. I wish we had a little singing section in the show because she's so wonderfully talented. So she not only can dance, she can sing. And we think that she needs to be headed towards Broadway because she can do it all. But we're super proud of Sydney. She's been with us for just a short amount of time, just a few years. But in just those few years, we've gotten to know her really well. She just kind of blended right in with all of our other girls her age, and she's a big part of our studio, and we think she's going to be around for a little while longer after she graduates. So we're super proud of her. She's accomplished a lot in her short little 18 years already, and I know that she's going to go really far. So congratulations. Okay, I think we're ready to start. So if you want to head back to your dressing room. I love gift baskets. I love gift baskets. I'm a gift basket girl.